everyone. This is a collective tarot reading for what is coming in for Pisces season. Yes, Pisces season has officially started. And so I thought I would do a reading on what to expect during Pisces season. So we're gonna get right into it. The universe. Do you see my stuff just... The universe. I'm getting emotional looking at this universe card. Yeah. But that's all I'm getting right now. I'm getting a little emotional looking at the universe card. Ten of Cups in reverse. The Fool upright. Oh, child. Okay. Whatever is happening in Pisces season, consult your intuition. Always. I believe that we all have a sixth sense, and the sixth sense is your intuition that allows you to know where to go and where not to go. And not listening to our intuition can lead us into downfall. That is a lesson that I've learned this week. And that is a lesson that I think that is coming for the collective. Is to listen to our intuition more. Ten of Swords is to listen to our intuition more and allow it to be our guide as we move through the world. When I see this Ten of Coin in reverse and it's in between the universe, the Fool, and the Ten of Swords, what immediately came to mind, because before I really looked deeply into these cards, what immediately came to mind when I saw this Ten of Coins, maybe that was a word that meant to come out. This Ten of Coins in this universe and the Fool with the Ten of Swords, and it separates those two cards. I think that the Fool and the Ten of Cards is really where you're at right now, is this uncertainty of knowing where to go and where to move. And Pisces season is showing that there's a lot of uncertainty, just not in just uncertainty in general, whatever that means to you in your life, wherever in your life you're uncertain, wherever it means relationships, whether that means family, whether that means career, whatever that means for you, there are spaces where there is some form of uncertainty. And that uncertainty is causing this Ten of Coins in reverse. Right now, and that's where you are. That is where you are. This Ten of Coins is this uncertainty that you have. But the universe card popping out here tells me that the reason why this Ten of Coin is in reverse is because you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to the truth that you already know. I think that sometimes humans, we have this bad habit of fighting truths that we know already exist and are already there. And we want to hold on because it's like, we don't trust ourselves, right? That's the one thing too. We don't trust ourselves, and therefore we don't trust our intuition. And so maybe something you need to work on in Pisces season is self-trust. And that's something that if you allow yourself to listen to your intuition and go within, because Pisces is a spiritual number. Pisces is a number that is reflective and reclusive and chooses to look within and understand itself. It's a very spiritual sign. It is the last sign of the zodiac, and it is the most mature sign of the zodiac. And so as Pisces season is coming in, Pisces season is asking for us to reflect in our worlds. And the reason I got so emotional is because it's just gonna, let's see why I got so emotional actually. Let's check in the cards and see why I got so emotional. Okay, Spirit says pull cards and then go deeper. Let's see, is there one more card? Queen of Coin. Okay. Okay. So it wasn't a bad emotional. I don't think it was a bad emotional, especially with this Queen of Coins popping out here. I think it's a good emotional because I think Pisces season is going to finally be when you actually move into this energy of really truly listening to your intuition. And then it gives this Fool card a double meaning. It gives this Fool card a double meaning because you're now going to be embodying the energy of the Fool. And I love when people explain this in tarot that the Fool is not a foolish person, but the Fool is someone who, when I say embody the energy of the Fool, I mean that you're willing to take this leap of faith and cut whatever cords are holding you back. I think when we talk about taking leaps of faith, it's always in terms of like, it's always a good thing to cut cords. I don't think it's a bad thing to cut cords. I think that you can always properly cut cords, and you should cut cords before things become nasty and dangerous. Whatever those cords may mean to you, it's always a good thing to cut those cords before relationships fail, businesses fail, whatever is not going. Anyway, I'm going too in depth. But I think that this Fool card is meaning that you are taking a leap of faith towards listening to your intuition, even the parts of your intuition that you're not so sure about. Because this 10 of coin means that, like, in reverse, it's like you're tired of certain things in your space and certain things in your world that are causing you a lot of mental anguish. And sometimes, again, I've said this in another reading, the reason why we sometimes can't move forward in our lives and the reason why people say, oh, everything is internal before it becomes external is really true. Everything is internal before it becomes external, because mental clatter and holding on to certain things really does block us from entering and embodying a Queen of Coin energy. And Queen of Coin energy is someone who is manifesting what they want. The Queen of Coin energy is someone who is it's just is able to manifest what they want, is able to be in this energy of creation and freedom. And freedom in the external comes through freedom from the internal. And so what I think that Pisces season is giving us is this chance to really go in within ourselves, use this energy wisely. It's going to be an emotional month because things are going to come up for you to review. Things are going to come up for you to review. I'm going to try to look into what planets are going into retrograde because I don't remember them off the top of my head next, because I know Mercury is definitely out of retrograde, but somebody else is about to get ready to go into retrograde. But as we are in Pisces season here, the message for you is to listen to your intuition. Like, if you want your world to change, if you want your world to no longer be this this reverse 10 of coin energy, then embody this energy of the Fool. Embody this energy of clearing whatever this 10 of swords is in your life. If you know that there's a place that you want to get to and a path that you want to be in, if you know that your manifestation you want it to feel and look a certain way, then review, reflect, and look thoroughly at your life and your space and your relationships and everything around you this Pisces season. Look thoroughly. How do these things make you feel? How do these things help you? What is this bringing to your manifestation really? And reflect on it, take it to spirit if you need to, and really, truly reflect on everything and ask, is this bringing me joy? Is this bringing me abundance? And not just materialistic abundance, because I think that our society really needs to get out of defining abundance as like, oh, I have $10,000 in the bank. Like, abundance can also be like, oh, I have an actual community that I know loves me. Abundance is, oh, I have a space. Abundance can mean so many different things. I can't think of ideas off the top of my head, but just know that abundance can mean so many different things if we allow it to. And so redefine abundance. Abundance is things that bring you happiness to me. And so redefine that and get connected to yourself. The reason why you're not on your path is because you're not connected to yourself. And there's three distinct different messages, and there's three distinct, because I did pick a card, but again, this week was not it for me, so I didn't have the energy to do it. But there's three distinct groups here. There are people who are getting ready to begin their spiritual journey and evolution. There are people who have already reached the point where their manifestation is about to evolve. And then there are people who are in between who don't know where they want to go. And so for the people who don't know where they want to go, you need to quiet down, take Pisces season and really reflect. Really reflect. If you find yourself in a space where you don't know where you're going, it's because you're not listening to yourself. It really is because you're not listening to yourself. Once you quiet the voices, spirit doesn't give you the whole picture. Spirit gives you step-by-step plans. And so you know your next step, but you're not listening to yourself, maybe because you don't trust yourself to take that next step. But listen to your intuition, it'll tell you, and trust yourself and your judgment. For the people who are now advancing, welcome to this space of evolution, of growth, of new understanding, of new birth, of new life into yourself. Your projects, your manifestations, you have just come out of a fucking storm with this universe and 10 of Coins in reverse. You've just come out of a gosh fucking storm, and just know that spirit is sending you blessings. Spirit is sending you things to calm whatever fear that you may have about entering this new place and phase in your life. And then for the last people who are about to start their manifestation journey, things will look like they're crashing and burning, but they're not. It's all in your head. Things will look like they're crashing and burning, but they're not. It's all in your head. Pay attention. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your environments. Really, truly, the message for Pisces season is to pay attention. Be reflective. Be reflective. And if you're not reflective, it's going to be bad emotional. If you are is there ever a bad emotional or good emotional? I don't think there is. But I do sense that Pisces season will be a little emotional for people, because we will just be making very point blank decisions about like what we want in our lives. And that includes people, that includes things, that includes jobs. Just what is it that I want? People. Yes, and that's the message. Sometimes I try to over-explain what spirit wants to say, but spirit really is a one-word girl. And one word, if it's the right message, is always enough. One word, like simplicity, sovereignty. I don't know. Those may be messages for somebody. And it's just one word. So she really is a one-word gal. I know this was a longer video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I will also be pulling cards probably tomorrow, not today, on energy tips for Pisces season. So if you're interested in that, watch out for